Hi, welcome to Cooking Stuff. I'm your man, JB. Let's get started, shall we? Now, the key to making a good salad is to have all the ingredients. And you always gotta have ingredients like these. Always got a cucumber in there too if you're making a salad, because cucumbers go so good with salads. Gotta get in there, get some radishes. Radishes are good, they're so good. Okay. Now I would say grab that tomato, but I already have half a tomato here, so I'm just gonna use that. All right, well let's get started then, shall we? Welcome to my show. It's called Cooking Down Here in Silver Creek. Now a key to good cooking is a knife. Yours is a knife. I use this one for the squirrels and the little varmints, but I mean, you can use it to cut vegetables like I'm going to. I don't recommend it, but like you can. And then you also need a bowl. A bowl. That's what you need, is a bowl. We're gonna put the bowl there so it's in the camera, right? And you can't really tell what I'm cutting there, but now you can. Okay, so we're gonna start with some peppers, right? So some gorgeous peppers. They're sweet baby peppers. But down here in Silver Creek, we call these pepper apples. Pepper apples, because they come in different colors just like apples do. They're pepper apples. So you want to start with one like that, right? Like it's already pretty much good to go. You just I like to rip it, right? Rip. Right, all right, okay. Right, and it's good. And then all you want to do is cut. You can cut like this. Some people like to do it differently, but this is how I like to cut. And then you just go cut, right? That's all you gotta do. And then for these long ones, that's down here in Silver Creek. This is like gold. So good. But some people like to leave them long, but I don't. I don't suggest you do that over your food, but I'm a professional, because I'm on TV. At least there's a little TV on my phone here. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. That's just nothing at all. See, you just wanna chop and cut after you rip. Look at that beautiful color. That's what we just want to come on over here to our bowl. Then you want to put it in the bowl. And I like to go on to these. We call these gala peppers because, like I said earlier, these are pepper apples down here in Silver Creek. And you just rippity rip again, right? You just rippity rip parts, just like so, right? And then when you're done rippity rip, you just gotta bring it over your wash. Rippity rip wash. Right? You just rip, wash, repeat. That's how it goes down here Not only in Silver Creek, sometimes. I bet Gordon Ramsay does that too. And then you just chop it, chop. Chop it, chop.
Choppity chop, 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 chop.
But that's only after you rippity rip and wash the wash. And if you do it in any other order, right, like I said, I mean, you don't have to believe, but I am a professional, so I know what I'm doing. And you never want to cut like this, like they say on the TV there. I never do. I usually just do it like
This right here, choppy chop, choppy chop, 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 chop.
But we probably would have just sped that part up, so it just would have probably sounded like chop, 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 chop. But no, for real. Like, I mean, you just want to chop it up. Sometimes, whoops. Then you just give you your roll sometimes when you're chopping down here. But that's how it goes sometimes when you're living down here in Silver Creek. See, and it, even sometimes when you're only this far, I mean, you can see what's in the bowl. Check, and look at those beautiful colors. Look at that. But we're not done yet. We got one more. It's an orange. Orange one.
Like I said before, rippity rip rip. Rippity rip rip. Rippity rip rip rip.
Alright, and then after you're done rippity rip, wash. You can get all those seeds. I mean, you can put them in if you want, but you don't have to. It's no necessity. You can chop and chop.
Choppy chop, 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 chop. Choppy chop, chop, chop.
And sometimes that just happens, you know. And then you just want to go put it in there just like all the rest of the apple peppers.
I'll take a few little things like this.
Like that. We just call these trees. Some people call them broccoli, but I mean they're clearly trees. Take a few carrots, just a few, not too many. I just want to chop the trees, right? Which is okay because it produces oxygen. So as you cut it, you're breathing in oxygen. Right, like that's logic. They don't teach these things in school, so that's why I gotta come on here on your TV and I gotta teach you, and teach you some more. But that's apparently what I'm here for, is to teach you to teach. Right? But just chop that up all nice. Chop. Just like the apple peppers, but not quite the same. Not quite the same. You chop. So those are all chopped. But I'm just gonna skip right here. Just gonna go right into these carrots and go chop.
And chop some more. Yeah, cut it in half. Sometimes it's too small, and that's okay. And sometimes it's okay. Right? Like they say, size doesn't matter, apparently. I don't know. Nobody knows.
You just chop. And now you're gonna do chop some more. So like I said at the beginning, this show's called Cooking Down Here in Silver Creek. I hear that they make moonshine down here, but I don't know nobody that makes moonshine, and if anybody makes moonshine, they haven't told me they make moonshine. So I don't know how moonshine sells down here in Silver Creek, but who knows? Chop. It was so fine, make it look good. Look, like a baby one. I'm not going to cut it in half. I'll give it a little bit of sympathy, a little bit of light. Cut up in there, and then you just want to put it right in there. Like that. Just like that. Oh, it's windy. Windy down here in Silver Creek. Don't know that. I'm right down here with the green onion. Now this is where it gets particular because you just want to chop and you don't want it too fine, you don't want it too big. You want it just right. And if it's not just right, then you gotta fix it. You gotta make it right. Cause nobody likes just right. Like you see it like that, that's not right. That's too big. You want to chop that right in half, like chop. That's all you want to do all the way down the green onion. Just chop it all the way down. All the way down. And keep going. And then keep going. Just keep going. So keep chopping if you like. Some people don't chop all the way down, but today for this show we're gonna chop it all the way down. We're gonna show you the things that you can do with this. Put it right there. That's all you gotta do. Right? Just leave it down there in Silver Creek. That's all we gotta do. So we're just gonna leave those there because we want to do something. Just want to go chop right there, just like that to the cucumber, and it's good. It's fine. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Take that out of the plastic, right? What's that remind you of? Oh, that's bad, Dave, down here. You don't know. You guys are sickos if you thought it looked like a condom, because that's not what I was thinking at all. Like I said, we're gonna take this cucumber. We're gonna chop. All right. Chop. What are we gonna do? Say it with me. Chop. Right? It's like Go to Explorer. It's called JB Silver Creek Explorer. And that's all you want to do is chop it. You don't gotta chop this too fine because I mean it's cucumbers. Right? And that's cool. That's fine. And just chop. Just keep chopping. Keep chopping until you feel like you're not gonna chop no more. Let me you're going drop. Now I got the green onions in there, which is fine. So we're just gonna add that right in there to our bowl. Like I said earlier, you always put the bowl right there in front of the TV camera thing, and then you do that, right? Now, let's move on. It's a radish. Smell like a radish, dude. Yeah, chop the little chop tips off. That's all we gotta do. Whoops, too much, but that's okay. Just cut around it. Chop around it. Chop. Now with radishes, sometimes you don't want to put too many because radishes can be overpowering, so I'm gonna put 3. And that's all we gotta do. And don't drop it on the floor either, because if you got kitty cats like I do, they'll probably not eat it because the kitty cats only like to eat silly food. Silly food, like kitty food. That's the way it goes sometimes. Alright. Cooking down here in Silver Creek. And we just chop the radishes. Sometimes I give it a little flip like that, so it's like a whole new radish in some sorts, right? Sometimes you don't have to be whole to be whole, you know what I mean? Sometimes you can be cut in half and you're like, I still feel whole, you know? If you don't know what I mean, then Google it. Google probably has the answer. Or in some cases, you could probably just goggle it, and I mean, it'll be there. Don't worry about it. If you goggle it, you'll be redirected back to Google. That's what I'm told. So you chop, and remember, like I said, flip it, and then you got a whole new radish, a whole new world, a whole new life. You chop. You got one more radish, but we're gonna do something different with this one. We're gonna chop the whole thing. We're not gonna chop it right in half. So now, when I flip it, let me show you something. Just one more chop. So now when I flip it, it's a whole new radish. You see that? It's a whole new radish, right? You got that. I know you get it. I know you understand. And you flip it, whole new radish. It's amazing, folks. You gotta try it.
And then last but not least, of course, always, this is the tomato. And now, which is tomatoes, you can do whatever you want with it. I like to just cut it right up and put it right in there. That's how it goes sometimes, maybe down here in Silver Creek. You're watching Cookin in Silver Creek. Part of the new reality show, The Real Housewives of Silver Creek. Coming sometime in 2019. It's going to be a good one. I bet MTV's going to pick it up and they'll be like, we need an original soundtrack, and then we'll be the reason that MTV starts playing real music again.
And by that I mean music again, because they don't really play music anymore unless you're awake at like 4 in the morning.
So I got these beautiful colors all mixed together. You gotta shake it, right, and then give me something.
Lucas, good job. And look at it, it's so beautiful. Now we're just gonna let that sit. That's it. We're just gonna let that sit because that's what you gotta do sometimes when you're living down here in Silver Creek, especially if you're cooking down here in Silver Creek. Welcome back to Cooking Down here in Silver Creek after that commercial break. We're just making some smashed potatoes now, and they're about ready to be dumped, pretty much. Pretty good. You can cut them any size, really, but I'll find the smaller cut them. The easier they cook. But I think they're about done. Turn that off. So we just had to move it so that I'm not holding it. But although I don't hold it because the camera holds itself, you know what I mean? It's silly. But check this out. All right.
So we're gonna do this. Just like this. And then be careful, don't burn yourself because that's really hot water. Because you've been
Boiling the potatoes. Right? Get all that water out of there. Sure. All right. All right. All right. Alright, now that we dumped the water from the mashed potatoes, we're gonna do something here. Did I show you? Look at the bowl. You always put the bowl right in front of. What's that? Well, look, that's it. It's beautiful, beautiful colors. Butter. Important, mashed potatoes.
taking it down in a little bit of milk. Just a bit. Not too much.
See, I don't need a fork though. I'll just keep that one because it's clean. We'll just use this one that we already used. Put a little bit of butter. That's what you gotta do. Just put some butter. Don't put it anywhere. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. And just drop it in, just like that, just like that. Look. All right. Now I'm gonna take it's the best seasoning salt. Not much, because you don't want to put too much. Well, I gotta put that.
And you gotta find what's right. And what works for you. What works for me might not work for you.
But if it does, then that's trademarked and you owe me money. But we'll figure that out later. Those are just some chopped chives. I mean, I could have just chopped my own because I got green peppers, onion peppers. You know what I mean? But you just put the right amount. Don't put too much. Just enough, right? Just gotta make it color. Just color. If you want, but I like to do it by hand because it makes me stronger. And you just mash all that together. It'll turn out good, delicious, amazing. Be like you never had smashed potatoes just like this before, but you never did. So you just gotta mash it just like that, right? Sometimes you just mash it off. Make sure you get the sides. That's what's important about mashed potatoes is the sides.
Nose. Smash. So that's not quite there yet. Not quite. Alright, put the lid back on there when you're done with it, because it'll get all not have air in it anymore. So and then sometimes just add a little bit more. Not too much though, because seasoning sauce, just like salt, it's not good for you. Just because it tastes good doesn't mean it's good for you. It's pretty much exactly what it means. Don't slop, because then die eat it. Just don't waste food down here in Silver Creek. Never ever. And that's pretty much your smashed potatoes right there. If you want to be extra cool though, you buy some real bacon bits. Real bacon bits, real. They're real, not imitation. Here, dump some in there. Not too much. Don't ever eat that, folks. Just don't. It's not good for you. It'll kill you, I think. My cousin Robbie, he ate it once, and he was like, man, don't ever eat that because I got so sick. So I had to try it because I didn't believe him. And man, did I ever get sick. Don't eat it because you'll just get sick. So now you got the bacon bits in there, and it's like, oh, that's some good mashed potatoes right there. Right there, and you're done. You're done. You are done like dinner. And that's pretty much, oh, doesn't that look good, folks? Look at that. Look at that smashed potatoes. Look at it. It's so good.
All right, we're living down here in Silver Creek. You always want to wash stuff. So we'll be right back after this message from our sponsors.
Do you ever feel like you don't get to eat enough vegetables? Do you ever feel like your bath water isn't hot enough? Are you sick of making mashed potatoes and it always makes a mess? Introducing instant mashed potatoes with bacon! Also with Caesar and bacon for your vegetables. Don't forget to eat your vegetables.
And then sometimes down here in Silver Creek, when you got your bowl of veggies, sometimes, but most of the time, you got cheese. You won't add cheese to it, you just cut it like this. So all you gotta do is just cut. Just gotta cut, and then cut some more. Then you gotta cut. Then you gotta cut a little bit more, and cut a little bit more. That's our little friend down here in Silver Creek. She's right there. Diggle.
I'm his little sister down in Silver Creek.
That's my little sister. During the summertime, we go out back down there, and you know what we do? We pick raspberries. I'm not crazy. She's down here in Silver Creek too. That's how it goes. And you just gotta chop. Look. And you just chop. Choppity chop. Sometimes you can be nice and say, Hey, would you like a piece of cheese? Oh, she don't want a piece of cheese, so then you just add it back to the pile. You just chop, and chop, and then you chop, and chop, and chop. What do you do? And then you, and then you, and then you, and then you just gotta keep on chopping until it's all chopped. So what do we gotta do? And then when we're chopping, pick up the cheese and you put it in. You put it in with the veggies, because you don't put the lettuce in yet, because then it'll get all soggy and gross. Yeah, a little bit more cheese in there, just like that. Just like that, and give it a shake. A little bit of shake. Now it's beautiful, now it's done. Thanks for watching. Cooking down here. Now, I don't know about you, but I know when I'm cooking down here in Silver Creek, I like to check on my veggies just as they're in there to make sure they're sitting there right good like they should be sitting there, and that's exactly how they're sitting there. Then about 5 minutes ago, we had to go and we had to put the chicken in. So let's just take a quick look here and take a look at the chicken, and that's what the chicken looks like. We just got to come on over here with a 1 cup. The 1 cup thing. It says 1 cup on it, but I mean, I think it means 1 cup. So we got to pour that in there right there, just like that. Because you got to get it from there. You don't want to drink the well water. You have the shits forever. Trust me. I know. So you pour that down in there, just like that, and you look at it. It's beautiful. Water. Now we got to go take the kettle. Gonna put the kettle down over there. The kettle's something that warms up your water. If you don't feel like boiling it, it boils it actually a lot faster than actually boiling it, you know. Sometimes we do that down here because we don't want to use the oil water because it gives you the shits. And there's the water right in there. That's how it goes. And this is how we make gravy. You just mix the mix, just like that. Mix the mix. Now that chicken that we put in there earlier, we're gonna have to check, but I gotta put the, I've gotta put that other bit back on now. I'm gonna go open that, pull it out just a little bit. We're gonna have to, where are the tongs? Oh, here they are. I got them. Okay, so we're gonna have to flip right, then flip that one. Right down. You gotta flip that one, flip that one too. Right, you gotta flip them all. You gotta cook them equally, right? So you gotta flip that one. Oh, touch that one. That's okay though. That's good. Flip that one. Flip. Okay. And now we're just gonna put that back on just like that. Shut that. And we're gonna have to set this for about 15 minutes, and it'll be good to go.
This is now a commercial. A weird commercial.
And now we had to put the kettle right here, just like that. See, here it is, all beautiful. Turn it on. Make sure it's all plugged in, right there. Make sure you see, right? Oh, look, I was wrong. It's hot. So we're gonna have to do it like this, see? And then we gotta come right over here. Grab that 1 cup thing we were talking about earlier. That's great if you're weighing out moonshine and you only want 1 cup of it, right? Because it's measured out to be a cup. So, yeah, you gotta put that in there. And then you gotta put another cup in there. Secret is actually in our water jugs, we just have moonshine, and that was 2 cups of moonshine in our gravy. As you saw, that was actually 3, because there was another one in there. But now we're just gonna have to stir, and now we're gonna whisk it. Now we're gonna whisk, stir. That's what I was trying to say, whisk, stir. And we just gotta keep on whisking it. Because we want to bring it to a little bit of a boil, but we just gotta whisk it first, and that's about it. Just keep on whisking. Keep on whisking on. That's my motto. That's my saying. Keep on whisking on. If you keep on whisking on, your whole life could be full of whisking. And then once you're done whisking it, just put the top right back on there, just like that. That's about it. Now let's come and let's check on these veggies. All these vegetables. Look at that. Oh, look at the old steamy and old hottie. It's getting all over my camera thing. That's okay. It looks delicious. Let's check this out here. This is some smashed potatoes with some bacon. We went over that when we made it earlier. That was good. But now we got to do some more whisking. Because you got to keep whisking when it comes to gravy. Because you got to make it all nice and thick. You know, just like gravy should be. All nice and thick. And just keep on whisking. You can whisk it as long as you want to whisk it. I choose to whisk it for a little while and then let it sit. And then whisk it again for a little while and then let it sit. Because all you got to do is you just got to whisk and stir and whisk and stir and whisk and stir. Now once you got it all boiling and bubbling hot there, you just want to put the whisk back in there like so and whisk and stir. You know, that's, like I said, that's the motto. You got to whisk, stir. And that's all we got to do is just keep doing it, because then it's just going to get thick. You want to take it off and give it a couple more little stirs there before you put the top back on. It's all steaming, piping hot, but it's going to get all nice and thick that we can put it all over our food, and it's going to be so delicious. Alright, well now it's time to take that off, and look at that. Oh, look at that. That's so delicious. Some mashed potatoes with bacon. Got the veggies that's there. That gravy is more than ready. More than ready to put all over your food. All over. But we got to empty these beans first. So let's do that. You got to dump the water. Just like we did the potatoes when we started it. Oh, look at the cute little kitty cat. Well, hello. What are you doing down there? Do you live down here in Silver Creek, too? Yeah, you do? Oh, well, that's good. You smell something? Do you smell the radish that I dropped earlier? Is that what you smell? What are you smelling there? Looks like you're gonna have a eat or something. What you gonna eat, huh? Huh? Oh, well, don't eat your foot. Why are you gonna eat your foot? What's wrong with you? Silly kitty. Oh, and there's my baby. Yeah, what's she doing? I think she sees the radish. That radish I dropped earlier is floating, and she's looking for it. Oh, she's looking for it. Look at her look for it. She's looking. Oh, she's looking. She's confused. She's looking. She can smell it. Yeah. Oh, better did you hear there? Is that what you got? Got it, you hear? All right. What do you do? Are you trying to have some cereal or coffee? Silly kitty. All right. Now we got 20 more seconds here before the oven's gonna beep. It's gonna go beep real loud. Right now 15 seconds. I mean, when it beeps, that means our chicken is ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and see, there, told you it's gonna be. It always beeps down here in Silver Creek when your food's ready, because it likes to tell you, all right, your food's ready, so now it's time for you to eat. So that chicken is pretty piping hot, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of a flippy flip here again, though. Right here, just like that. Just wait. Let's see, give it a little flippy flip. Look at that, gorgeous. Oh, that's some gorgeous chicken. Oh, flippy flip. Oh, nom. I love chicken. All right, well, now we got our salad that's all ready there. Some veggie salad, right? And then we got the chicken, which looks delicious, and the potatoes with the bacon and the seasoning stuff, and the chives. We got the veggies are ready and they're good, and we got that gravy that we worked so hard to make, whisking and stirring. All right, well, let's help ourselves here. I already got the salad on the plate because I couldn't help it. I had to get the salad, but let's get some smashed potatoes there. Oh, that looks so delicious, doesn't it? These potatoes were grown right down here in Silver Creek, believe it or not. So they're extra good. They're extra just delicious. Right now. Wait a sec. I think I'm going to have some bread. I'm going to have a piece of bread. Now, go with me on this. I'm going to grab my bread. I'm going to grab the chicken. I'm going to put the chicken on the bread. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to scoop just enough gravy for my potatoes, right? Over there. Put that all over. What the hell is good? Let's put the rest right there on that. Get some more, because you can't have enough. Look at that. Oh, just put it all over. Yeah, just a piece of bread. But Can't forget the most important part of every meal, milk. Gotta drink that shit right out. That's so good. Dairyland milk. Dairyland makes good milk. I don't know if you knew that, but I know that I knew that. Use some salt and pepper here, though. Put some salt and pepper on there. Just a bit of salt right there, yeah. A little bit too much, but sometimes you gotta do that. It's good. And look at all that pepper. Thanks for watching the first episode of Cooking Down here in Silver Creek.